Peace, peace, peace. I'm live one more time. And the reasons for this live, I hope that it touch your soul. Dig deep into the depth of your bones. Wake up your mentality of who you are spiritually. Damn your religions at this point in time. Because your religions is what got us in the predicaments in which we are in this very day. Judge righteously. But y'all don't know how to do that. Let me end this call real quick because I call y'all back. But I want to get in depth. Because the Bible say cry aloud. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. Spare not and tell thy people their transgressions. Oh, y'all don't hear nothing, but I do. God speaking. Do you hear him? That's the question. It's a serious question. God don't start it speaking at this point in time. The only question that you should be asking yourself right now is, do you hear him? Clean it up. That's what he's saying. Our children raised in broken homes. Our women wearing what pertains to men. Our men wearing what pertains to women. Our children who were once loving, honest, caring, supportive, have now turned their backs on the parents. Calling themselves, raising themselves from standards of respect to disrespect. We've turned our children to the streets to allow the streets to now raise our once children to be wolves. We've turned away from the uniting of our family members and our friends and our relationships to being divided. And what does it say in the Bible that will happen to a house that is divided? I'm on my Facebook Live right now. Because God's talking. And y'all don't understand exactly what he's saying. A house divided will and shall be conquered. But we don't want to speak on that. We don't want to talk about the truth and honesty of God's geometry. Do you hear him talking? Ephesians 9 and 10 say God is a man of war. And I do remember the 4 horsemen riding in. Coming with the 10 plagues. But y'all didn't want to hear that. Do you hear him? Speaking to the mothers who disrespect and sell their bodies, not understanding that they're giving away their soul. Do you hear him? Devil worshipers. Do you hear him? Those of you who call yourself Christians, not understanding that Christianity comes from the word Christ mass, and Christ mass means to smear the masses. Those of y'all who didn't understand the Suez Canal being blocked or the Evergreen being blocked in the Suez Canal, you didn't understand what that meant spiritually from a spiritual aspect. A 400-mile long ship. Hence 400 years of being so-called under slavery of Edom, Esau. The Suez Canal, when you spell the words in dyslexia, when you spell Suez backwards, you get Zeus. When you spell Jesus in the Hebrew language, you get Zeus. You get Deuce. 2 ways. Deuce both ways equals devil. But when you spell devil, you have to understand that if you spell it with dyslexia, then you understand that the devil then lived. Damn it. And because he lived, he caused and reaped havoc on planet Earth. See, the death of the devil ain't yet here yet. So, when you understood this from a spiritual aspect about what happened in the Suez Canal, with the Evergreen ship, you understood that Zeus was being put on hold, his powers, his slavery, his operations, his trade, and his traditions in which he grew tremendously and miraculously where he built his nest on high, to watch down on the children of God, But see, you starting to find out that those nests that he built on high, they're starting to be torn down. The accomplishments in which the Edomites have made have now been made in vain. You understand what I'm saying? But they don't realize this. You don't realize that. We don't realize that. We don't hear God talking. Most of y'all were getting on Facebook complaining about the tornadoes, the hailstorms, the rain, the thunderstorms, the tropical storms, whatever's coming, the earthquakes. But you're not understanding that this is the work of God for the reasons of our people being held in captivity and bondage. Due to the earth being given into the hands of the wicked, to Edom, Esau, who was put over the children of God as a whooping stick for our transgressions or our sins against our Creator and our Maker. God talking, but will you listen? He trying to tell us to clean up our act, clean up your house, clean up your temple, clean up your spirit, clean up your soul, clean up what you see from the windows to your soul. But you don't want to do that. You don't understand change. You don't want to adapt to change. You don't want to respect change. So change is going to have to force itself in, whether you like it or not. So do you hear God talking? Women and men who choose to bypass my Facebook page, page, and video lives because you feel as if you don't want me to call out the demon that resides within your soul. You don't want me to speak to the death of your heart. Are you responsible for the death of your loved ones or your children this very day? Maybe because you decided to stroll on past important news and go straight to the shit that you seen as entertainment. Your entertainment, the things in which they said before, the same things that will make you laugh. Damn it, they'll be the same thing that ends up making you cry. The enjoyment that made you laugh ended up being the enjoyment that made you cry. Stepping outside, enjoying going to the clubs, enjoying being on a block, enjoying being with a crowd, enjoying being in vain, enjoying doing stupid shit, ended up making y'all regret it all in the long run. Many of us have lost loved ones and family members due to stupidity or due to us trying to just enjoy what we love doing, not understanding that in which the things that we do this very day that we know are not good for us. It seems to me that we continue to do those very things because we feel as if that's what helps us get by. Well, eventually a time comes when we find out that what we knew wasn't good for us end up showing us that it wasn't really good for all of us, but it really wasn't good for that one person that ain't here no more, because that's the reason why they're gone right now this very day. I trust not in my bow, but many of my brothers and sisters choose to pick up a gun and pull it out on one another because they choose not to use what God gave them. You win some and you lose some, but you live to fight another day. But some of y'all can't take a punch. You can't take a hit. So if you can't take it physically, then I understood that when you got that hit spiritually, it fucked your mental up. So now you're on depression pills. Now you're running around trying to find comfort and sleeping with different women, sleeping with different men, having the lavish of having money just to make you feel better, or taking trips just to make you feel better. I said on my last live, if you can't meditate within the noise, it's the knowing of the noise. If you can't humble yourself within the noise, then you, my brother or my sister, have lost all respect for self, God, your soul, your ancestors, and your life. Because you have no faith. You have little faith. But I remember reading in the Bible where they say if you have the faith of mustard seed, you can move a mountain. It's all about the faith that you have. You get into a fight with somebody, you see they're bigger, you see they're stronger, but you end up having faith, knowing that no matter how hard they hit you, no matter how much they hit you, you're not giving up until you put them where they put you, on your ass. It's the faith that carries men and women daily from destination A to destination Z. But when you stop having faith, you start having faith in the things in which you know ain't good for you. You feel me? So you end up making a move off of the little faith that you had, off what you knew wasn't good for you. But you wouldn't even sit still off the faith that you knew what was. This is the problem. In the time of the pandemic in the year 2021, you have people losing their faith. So what you do, you go run into a governmental system that was never good from you from the beginning because you already knew about what happened in Tulsa, Oklahoma with the 400 men that ended up receiving syphilis and died off with no help from the state. All because they wanted to experiment and see how this affected the human body, but they didn't want to do it to their own kind. Hence, in the year 2021, they got a coronavirus pandemic going on, a plague. And now they want to hit everybody with the vaccine, the jab, or the shot. Even if it ain't, they own. Even if it is, they own. Because this is what's going to get the world back to normal. I'm here to tell you, you didn't have pity on God, people. You didn't have pity on feeding our children to the alligators and the crocodile. You didn't have pity on beating our men in the field from can't see morning to can't see night. You didn't have pity on raping our women. You didn't have pity on stealing our land. You didn't have pity on crucifying our God. You didn't have pity on lying about our true existence and who we really are. You didn't have pity. So now this pandemic comes in and it shut down the states, it shut down the nation, it shut down the churches, it shut down the preachers, the deacons, it shut down the politicians, it shut down the presidents, it shut down everybody. And now you want us to pray for y'all. Feel sorry. Work with y'all to make America great again. America was built off the backs of indentured servants, off the backs of indigenous aboriginal Niji, off the backs of the so-called Indians, off the backs of Moors, off the backs of Israelites, off the backs of so-called African Americans, black people, porch monkeys, off the backs. You don't gotta like what I'm speaking about on my live. If it's not something that fits your critique, deuces. I'm only on here speaking to those of y'all who understand exactly what I'm saying, who care about what I'm saying. You know, my Facebook done been degraded so many times because they don't want the truth to get out. You know, our YouTubes have been degraded because they don't want the truth to come out. If I'm talking about bullshit, my numbers go up. If I'm talking about drama, them numbers go up. If I'm talking about death, heartache, and pain, them numbers go up. But if I'm talking about reality, they don't never go nowhere because, you know, people don't want to hear the truth. And if they don't know the truth, then they don't understand it, then they not going to pay attention to it. You understand what I'm saying? Because it don't pertain to them. It don't pertain to what they already know. I used to be a Christian. You understand what I'm saying? I used to be a Baptist. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, I went to Church of Jehovah. I don't be in all these different types of denominations, 5%ers. I don't want to be. I am that I am. You understand what I mean? I am. You feel me? The name in which they call me, that my mama called me, that ain't the name that God called me. I am not somebody who you can label. I am not your property. Do you feel the same? Because this is what the state don't, conceive within itself, that we are state property. They run us. They own us. They control us. They manipulate us. They drive us. They force us. Damn it, I'm sick of it. They heal us. They help us. They support us. Where, when, how, damn it. Only thing you ever done was take from our people. Africans out out there mining for gold and crystals. Just for them to be put on the market and sold for millions and thousands and hundreds to us. And even them losing life over trade wars, drug wars. Our people, working in those factories and developments, redevelopment companies and countries for a little bit of nothing. Only for everything that they bust their ass for to be shipped to the United States of America. To the people who think that they got something. Only for them to receive whatever the fuck they got from those foreign countries and be taxed on the back end. At the same time, not only tax, but a higher interest rate. Because it now has quality in which it never had before, so-called. How stupid have we been, black people? How stupid have we been listening to preachers and pastors, 501c3s they are, talking about Caesar Borgia, so-called Jesus, a white man, pale-faced, Casper the Ghost. Never did nothing for black people. Always been better for white people. White people talk about black cake. Black cake is devil food cake, and white cake is angel food cake. And there's a white ball on the pool table knocking the hell out of the black ball, and all the other balls on the pool table are color. And if you knock the black ball in the hole before any of the other balls, then you're out of the damn game. But they say blackmail is bad, and if you tell a little white lie, ain't nothing wrong with that. You understand what I'm saying? It's always been wrong to be black. Our black women not even honoring the natural ability to be beautiful from within to without. So you go finding structures, get your lace fronts. You go find and weave and envying your oppressor to look like your oppressor. You go getting the straight hair and the perms, and damn it, you want to look like them. You don't want to look like you. And the problem with most of my people is you've been too damn busy trying to be somebody else. None of you son of a bitches, and I got to keep it that hot, because if you ain't love self, before you love somebody else, then something's wrong with self. So you out here trying to imitate somebody that you think or thought that you could duplicate. Yeah. So you ain't acting like yourself. Oh, y'all women get on Facebook and the first thing y'all talk about is I'm the baddest bitch, just like da-da-da. I'm the baddest boss nigga, just like da-da-da. You heard what bro said. Man, fuck them people. Them people have confused you. They manipulated your mind. They wanted you to be like them. They didn't want you to be like you. They didn't want you to be unlike God. They didn't want you to be self. They wanted you to be selfish. Selfish to self. Not understanding and understanding and overstanding self. Not knowing self. What the Bible say? Study thyself and show thyself approval. But you study somebody else. I can't rock with you like that. What black youngsters say? Whore. I can't sit with you. You understand what I'm saying? Why I can't sit with you? Because we ain't on the same page. You praising somebody who don't give a fuck about you. You praising somebody who can't relate to you. You praising somebody who ain't never gonna see you. And if they do, guess what? They ain't never gonna know you. If they do know you, honestly, because they know so many other people, they ain't never, ever in their life gonna give a damn to care about you. Just because they know you. I mean, they give a damn about your situation. They don't give a damn about your losses. They don't give a damn about what's going on in your community. I get on Facebook every day and I look at some of these brothers and sisters who talk about what they do in other people's communities and states, and we ain't doing shit in our own. That's why I used to step out before my neck got broke. That's why I put pressure and applied pressure to the police departments and people in our community, because it wasn't just about them killing us. It was about us killing us. It wasn't just about them disrespecting us. It was about us disrespecting us. It wasn't just about them downgrading and using us. It was about us downgrading and using us. It wasn't just about them slapping us in the face. It was about us slapping each other in the damn face. Damn it. It wasn't just about them lying to us. It was about us lying to our damn self. Sometimes you have to dig within self, within your own soul, within your own heart, to be able to release things that you don't understand. You know what I'm saying? From that bondage of understanding. You feel me? Because if you don't release these things to start understanding why they are in bondage, or why you in a situation you in, the predicament you in, then you're going to stay where you at. But once you start releasing these toxic chemicals that refrain the brain from operating in the most constructive manner, damn it, you start understanding life a lot more better. You start appreciating a lot more. You start respecting a lot more things. That's why these hurricanes and tornadoes and hailstorms and things of these natures are happening. Y'all don't respect life. You don't love life. You don't honor life. Y'all want to go out and get drunk, get fucked up. You want to go get praise and thanks to motherfuckers opening states that can't even tell you the truth about a virus that they can't control because they're not in control no more. The earth was given into the hands of the wicked. The 400 years of slave curse is over. The 400 years of being at the bottom is over. God is about to come back in and he about to rain judgment on this earth, and you want to play? I mean, people can keep talking like this shit is a joke, but when the food shortages come, when the power outages come, when the high gas prices come, when the gas shortages come, when people out here killing each other come, when sedition among men come at an extensive rate, when these tornadoes and these hailstorms, these earthquakes and all these vast volcanoes ramp up, damn it, who you gonna be looking for to save you besides God? So I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, this is all made up. The world ain't coming to an end. We're in the days of Noah. Noah built the ark, as they said. But do you know what the ark really symbolizes? Or do you think he just put people in the ark, animals in the ark, and they just sealed the waters until the flood was over for 40 days and 40 nights? Let's think about this. Let's think about this. God is searching souls right now. Because those souls in which he searched, those is going to be the only souls that make it into the kingdom in which he has to come. But those other ones, they got to go into the lake of fire. They got to die that second death because they don't know what pain feel like. Those Edomites that had reign over the earth, let me tell you something. Since you have not hated blood, God say that blood is now going to consume and pursue you, damn it. Because you ain't hated killing black people. Because you ain't hated giving pills and opioids and narcotics to black people. Damn it, God about to ramp shit up on you. You about to know what it feel like to be addicted. You about to know what it feel like to be slave. You about to know what it feel like to be broke. You about to know what it feel like to be on the bottom. You about to know what it feel like to be betrayed. Cain was Abel's brother, but still and yet Cain didn't love Abel. Jacob and Esau was brothers, but still Esau didn't love Jacob, damn it. Let's think about this from a spiritual perspective and a higher elevated mental capacity of a perspective that we can understand. One that we know that you didn't have mercy on your brother. So now God ain't going to have mercy on you. This was all wrote. And the only thing you're seeing right now is prophecy unfolding right before your eyes. You're going to see the devil come down with great wrath. You're going to see these vaccination sites be ramped up. You're going to see states being closed down. You're going to see Joe Biden and the rest of these officials and people getting pissed off because they find out they lose control. You're going to see these people losing their mind, and you're going to see the military step in. You're going to see wars and rumors of wars come to pass. Damn it. Peace and blessings to the kings and queens, the guys that choose to view this live. And before I'm done, I would like to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Call halal Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah by Hashem, Kakwadash, and Abba.